For this task, we're asked to take a look at another screenshot of instructions, and we're going to take some time to see if we can follow the steps. And the reason why they're telling us this is it's very easy to get overwhelmed if you're trying to skim and you find out that you don't know what it says. So for example, if I'm here and I look down, I see all these words that I don't understand at all, I can do a quick look and say, okay, well, I can't do this, I don't understand. The other option is to go back and say, okay, well, what do I know? Well, I do know that this is telling me that it's the step that I'm working on, and this is the title of it. I don't speak German, but if I can look at these pictures, if I had to guess, I'm going to be assembling or building some sort of a drawer here. And in order to do that, I'm going to need to have the screwdriver, and I'm going to need to have these two bolts that I will be putting into here. So that's going to allow me to assemble this drawer face by the looks of it. Yes, so I've got the box here, this is going to be attached, and so I can see that I've got the tall part here and this. So I'm going to be screwing these things together because this is a clear front, there's no holes there. I'm going to have to take the screw and put it in the drawer, slide it through, and screw it that way. One concern I would have is in this direction here, there's something in big bold letters. So my first instinct would be this is probably pretty important because it's bold. So I would be tempted to highlight this text and figure out what it actually meant in German. And I'm going to paste it in to do not tighten the adjusting screws yet. Okay, so when I'm putting this together, I want to make sure that I'm just attaching it and I'm not cranking them on because obviously a later on step will have a problem. So now that I know what that means, I can keep going with my directions. So I've got my door front on. I'm going to be taking my drawer and I'm going to be inserting it into here, and there's this big sound effect that says click. So I understand that as I'm pushing this in, I should hear it click into place. If I don't hear the click, it means I probably need to push a little harder just to make sure that it gets stuck. Then on this last step here, and inside the drawer, if I had to guess, because they're pointing here, is that I'm going to have to tighten another screw. And because I have this one says the same as this, right? Yeah. So this screw here is the same as this screw here. So I'm assuming this is when I'm tightening everything up, now that it's going to fit. So yeah, so I don't understand German. I don't understand what all this text is saying, but because the author of this decided that they were going to use images to support it, I'm able to make my way through this document.